We are going to learn and practice significant figures. What are significant figures? Significant figures are the numbers which are considered in scientific calculation in weight and measurement system. Let's start. What are significant figures? I would start from this concept. How many are they? There are only 10 significant figures, which are called 1 through 0. These 10 digits you see on your telephone dial pad: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. What are the rules of significant figures? Rule number 1. Rule number 1 is 1 through 9 are significant figures. It means 0 is not significant numbers. If I write 190, how many significant figures? 2. 0 is not significant number. 5,000, how many significant figures? 1. 45,000, just 1. That is called rule number 1. Again, rule number 1, 1 through 9 are significant. 0 is not a significant number. Rule number 2, if 0 is placed in between two significant figures, then 0 is considered as significant figures. What does it mean? 109. Now there are three significant figures. 190 in the last example, 2, but 109, 3. Another example, 5004. How many significant figures? Now you see these zeros are in between 5 and 4. Therefore, they would be considered as significant figures, and they would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 significant figures. 4005, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 significant figures. This is rule number 2. Make sense? Rule number 3. What is rule number 3? If there is a decimal in a number and 0 is coming after a significant figure, then 0 is considered as significant figures. For example, 139.30. Now you see this 0 is on the right side at the end of this number, and there's a decimal. In this case, 0 would be considered as significant numbers, and I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 significant digits. Okay, let's see another example. 130.40. How many? You see here, this 0 is also after a significant numbers. There's a decimal. Therefore, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures. 120.20. How many? Again 5. 101.10. Again 5. Let's see another example. 12.303. Now you see that there's a decimal. Yes, 0 is between two significant numbers, so they would be considered as significant numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's called rule number 3. Are you getting it? Let's proceed to rule number 4. Rule number 4. If zeros are leading zeros, what does it mean? If number is starting with 0, which are used for spacing purpose. For example, 0.000025. These zeros are not significant numbers. So we will not consider these zeros as significant. How many significant numbers here? So my answer would be 2. 0.020. How many now? 2, because this 0 is coming after significant numbers. So this 0 is significant, but these two zeros are not significant numbers. 0.001340. So you see this 0 is between 3 and 4, which are significant. This 0, therefore we would consider these number which I have underlined, they are significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these zeros are not significant. Okay, 0.00001. How many significant numbers in this? 1. Okay, so this is rule number 4. Okay, at this point you know 4 rules, but how you would describe, how you would write in your test or in your notes. So let's proceed, and I will give you all notes. You can take picture, you can copy whatever you want, and there are some examples with the notes I gave. Okay, so rule number 1, 0 is not significant numbers. 1 through 9 are significant numbers. Rule number 2, if 0 is in between two significant digits, then 0 is considered as significant figures. Rule number 3, if there is a decimal and 0 is trailing 0, then 0 is significant number. Rule number 4, if 0 is leading 0, then 0 is not a significant number. Okay? Okay, let me give you the notes now. So these are the notes starting from the definition. What are significant figures? Scientific measurements are reported so that every digit is certain except the last, which is estimated. All digits of a measured quantity, including certain ones, are called significant figures. Counting significant figures examples. Number 1, all non-zero digits are always significant. 1.54, 3 significant figures. 1000, you see 1, 1902. Rule number 2, interior zeros. Zeros between non-zero numbers are significant. 0.2503, so 4 significant numbers. And you see 109, there are 3 significant numbers. Leading zeros at the beginning of a number are never significant. Trailing zeros at the end of the number. If and only if there is a decimal point present in the number, then 0 is considered as significant numbers. So these are the notes, and I gave you some examples. Now the only thing you have to practice. If you have any question, you have any confusion, you need further explanation, give your comments below the video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.